Hello YouTube community, welcome to my channel Life with Lissette, and in today's video we're going to talk about fear. Yes, fear. Anxiety's cousin. Fear, imposter syndrome's best friend. Yes. But I want to come from a place of knowing, because I was there. There have been so many times where I have wanted to make changes in my life, but fear has kept me back. Because I wanted to talk about it in terms of the Pixie Cut, I want to share that 5-10 years ago, whenever I would see a woman with a Pixie Cut in public, I would admire them. I would say, wow, look at how she's rocking that cut. Look at how confident she is. She is badass. That's what I would tell myself in my head. And whenever I passed them, if I got the opportunity to pass them, I would say, love your cut. One day I'll get it. But the minute I started to actually look at pictures and start the idea of getting a Pixie Cut, fear would take over. And I would give in. I would give in to the fear because of the unknown. Now, fear is something that we should definitely acknowledge and pay attention to, but we should also consider self-imposed fear. Right? Because as I've said in my previous videos, we identify with our hair, and it is an important part of our lives. It plays an important role. But it grows back. That's the amazing thing about hair. At least in my instance, it grows back. But fear is something that is very common, very normal, right? But what I want to emphasize here today is the idea that let's recognize natural fear versus self-imposed fear. Me fearing to get my hair cut to any length shorter than my shoulders was self-imposed. Because I know my hair. I know my hair texture. I know my hair type. And I knew that it would grow. But the fear was sometimes confused with uncomfortableness. And friends, let me also share that our brains are amazing. Our brains do this thing for us. They protect us. So much so that when we are going down a path of doing something different, introducing something that is not part of our normal day-to-day, our brain sends us signals. It sends us signals to say, wait a minute, like almost similar to stranger danger. You get that feeling in your gut. You get a lot of anxiety. You feel flutters. Your brain starts to get foggy. And we decide not to do it. In health and fitness, I see it a lot in that arena where people January 2nd have all this energy to work out and they want to do it. And then routine sets in, comfortableness, complacency, and they no longer want to work out. That in and of itself, it sends the same signals to the brain as fear. Because our bodies, our brains sense fear as something that is not normal for us. Me walking down the street and a bear is trying to chase me is not normal. So my instinct is to run. Fear is crippling. Fear can take over. It can stifle you. It can make your life stand completely still. But it's important to recognize true fear from self-imposed fear. And the common question that I get from ladies when they see me is, or at least a common response is, I can't do that. I'm too afraid. I am too afraid to get my hair cut. Kudos to you. I hear it all the time. And I sympathize with it because, and I empathize with it because I was that person too. I was. But I quickly realized that I needed to make this change. Because self-imposed fear is definitely something you can lean into. And I've been learning that over the last year. I've been learning how to lean into fear. As long as my safety and the safety of others is not affected, leaning into that self-imposed fear has served me greatly. Leaning into the fear of getting my hair cut, leaning into the fear of starting this channel, all within a 2-month period. Once I released the fear of cutting off all of my hair and releasing that and surrendering that, it was game on. It was game on for all other things. So I am here to share with you that if you are feeling afraid of making a change in your life, whether it be your hair, whether it be health and fitness, whether it be removing toxic relationships from your life because of fear of retaliation, whatever it is, do your heart work. Do your heart work first. And then move forward. Lean into that. Because oftentimes when we lean into that kind of fear, it serves us. It serves us in ways that we could never imagine. This pixie cut led me to my channel, which led me to pulling over in the parking lot at my job to come to you to share this information with you because I felt it so strongly on my heart. I hope this message resonates with you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hitting play. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That is all that I have for you. Until the next video. Adios.